keep your hands up. What? Put your hands up. Come on, keep your hands up. We back, we back, we back, we back. Put your hands up. We back again. Keep your hands up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back. I remember the
going on the band, okay? Because like there's no redos on this, like I said.
Whenever you're ready.
Alright, who's up first?
So I pray I don't miss my flight. Switch tonight. Get out the plane, it all looks strange. See a man from Spain holding up my name. Give my things and head down the back claiming. I hit somebody scream my name. So I look back, look once, look twice. Look past, look left, look right. Look blank, look mean, or look nice. They try to tell me honey don't look right. So I approach her, it all look kosher. But there was kids running up with posters. And I was on a little side of chauffeur. So I had to say nice to know you get ready.
Okay, where do I look?
It happens. You gonna do something? Okay,
then you look on my right here.
Caught my eyes, so I said, what the stand here and give me luck. And she whispered in my ear, a purple one on there, put a pink one on there. I did just that and hit her the stack, said I'll be right back. In fact, I'm gonna be over here talking to love. She said you've been around the world, been so many places, hit so many girls and spent so many faces. And every girl in the world know Maces. But right now, that's real enough with the cases. Let's be real, I know you got bills, so how about one night, not just give you a meal? What you feel? Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm gonna make this a night to remember. Tonight, yeah. Gonna make this a night to remember.
I don't rap for rollies, I rap for Starbucks. I'm that star who get the star struck. You don't want to hit wonder what course some hard luck. I'm that kid, just can't wait to scar. Showing over to the bottles empty. And the girls run out the club, filed the Bentley. Doing it every president, need a Lewinsky. Girl, know I ain't ready, but they try to convince me. And any chick that I'm with already know. You ain't got to like Mace, but Betty Blow. And anything that I do, get heavy dough. Stop handcuffing that girl and let her go. Always got satellite, see it in the graphics. I ain't only got 8 of the cloud passing. Why access, Mace a classic. Knowing I'm from the hood, doing deals with magic. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not staying here.
Lock room.
Entertainment get money again. Charlie get money again. Brandy get money again. Love get money again. Cardi get money again. Yo, get money
again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, hey, listen up. Alright, couple things. One, do not lose any of this stuff, guys. You know, I understand how expensive these are. The shoes are expensive. I mean, think about the socks. The socks are $14 a pair. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy expensive. I mean, you got a lot of nice stuff, okay? Everything's brand new, right? Shoes are brand new, the jerseys are brand new, the undershirt's brand new, socks, your backpack's brand new, your warm-ups are brand new. I mean, you got brand new everything, okay? So make sure you take care of your stuff. It's super expensive, guys. Don't come to me and tell me that you lost something, all right? Like, just kind of like take care of your stuff. And once again, like, don't leave stuff in here. I know, you know, we all are friends or we all think we are, but like I said, man, there's times where like stuff goes missing, and we've had it with varsity guys. You guys know that, all right? Things go missing, okay? So, I mean, take care of this stuff. Really, none of this stuff should be left here right now. That's what we did on Saturday. You're taking all this stuff home, and you don't need to take it to school ever, you know what I'm saying, until game day. So you should leave everything at home. I would recommend, like with the shoes, like I would wear, I mean, because they're white and they need to be breaking in, but I would wear them maybe for like athletic days, like whenever we're shooting, like, you know what I'm saying, start with that rather than us just kind of going up and down and playing in those things. That makes sense. They are going to get dirty, but they do need to break in. But like Monday, like we're gonna, I don't know, you don't gotta wear them anytime soon, like just hold off on them, but like, you know, just find a day where we're just gonna be shooting or something, and like those are the days you want to start wearing them, you know what I'm saying? But like, I would avoid wearing these things like full out practices and stuff like that, you know. I mean, you guys got plenty of shoes, try to keep them as much game as we can, but like I said, wear them a little bit to break them in and stuff like that. Also, everybody in here Monday night, right? We know it's our Woman Appreciation Night. Okay, so 6 o'clock. Hopefully, you've told someone to be with you. It's important for us, guys. We need all need to be there. It's a free meal. It's a catered meal. It's a time to honor them, and it's good stuff. I thought it was a good event last year. I thought the moms, I thought everybody who came really enjoyed it. So we need to make sure that we're doing that. Dress up, okay? And I thought you did a good job of it last year. You don't gotta dress up crazy, but like wear some jeans, wear a nice shirt. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I mean it's kind of like it's a dinner, all right? And like I said, they do a lot for you guys. So let's kind of like present it the right way, okay? Hey, it's the start of something really, really special, right? I mean, we've talked about this. We've been waiting for this for a long time, all right? We've had a great spring. We've had a great summer. We've had a great fall, but like it's going now, all right? You guys know that. It starts Wednesday is our first day of practice, so it's starting, all right? So like I said, man, like don't waste any days. Don't take things for granted. Watch what you're doing inside school, outside of school. I mean, those things, like, you know, those things can interfere with the team, okay? So don't do anything to jeopardize yourself, and most importantly, don't do anything to jeopardize your team, all right? Because you got a chance to do something really good, but we need everybody along with it to make it happen, okay?
What you're saying, tunnel vision, I don't know what makes you open up and say, okay,
Get started with the next portion tonight. They're going to talk about who they brought, why they brought them, and like I said, after that, we want you guys to stand over there, get a quick picture with those guys, and then you know, we'll kind of go down the road just like that. Okay.
Because she's the most important lady. She does everything that I could want. She gives me everything I want and need. She makes sure I'm always on the right track. She's the most important lady. She makes sure I'm always on track. Make sure my grades are good and all that kind of grades. She makes sure.
I'm Jordan. Today I brought my mom, Pamela Davis.
No, I'm joking.
Making sure I stay positive and just showing me how to be a gentleman. And she really made me very well. And I love her very much, and she's the most important person to me in my life.
But I just wanted to say I'm so excited about this season and this group of young men together. I've watched every game. I know y'all hear me in the audience, but I'm always yelling. It doesn't matter that he's my kid. I look at all of y'all like mine too. And I just want to wish y'all a successful season. This year is so important to me because basketball is not just a one, type of sport, or obviously that's what it would be. So I just want to keep encouraging y'all to do the same. I know I'm looking at the season for everybody. Go Rockets.
Everything you've given me, I always keep it inside. You're the driving force of my life. There isn't anything or anyone that I could be, and it just wouldn't feel right. Never did you by my side. You were there for me to love and care for.
I want to thank you all so much. Franklin is a military kid, and one of the funniest emotions, I'm so sorry. One of the most difficult things for a military kid is to change schools. And he came to Judson last year. I just want to thank you for how you all love him, embrace him, and just accepting him. I just want to thank you all the most, everyone on the team. When you were screaming his name, I'm like, he just got here, and you are loving on him so much. Thank you, coaches. Thank you, everybody. I'm so grateful.
You know I love you, mama. Mama, you're the queen of my heart. Your love is like tears from the stars. Mama, I just want you to know
youngest and I asked her, she has drinks and snacks for every single team of players. She looks at me sometimes when we lose the game, she's like, and I give them something to drink, and I just like, I kind of hear that sign out of it, but I guess, go ahead.
You're always down for me, have always been around for me, even when I was bad. You've shown me right from my wrong. And you took up for me when everyone was down on me. You always did understand. You gave me strength to go on. There were so many times looking back when I was so afraid. And then you come to me and say to me, I could face anything. And no one else can do what you've done for me. You'll always be, you will always be the girl in my life. Ooh, mama, mama,
Alright, hey, listen up. Hey, good practice, or a good way to end practice, okay? Hey, you gotta start training your body to practice on Saturdays, and not just that, but you gotta start training your body to practice every day, right? It feels like it's been a long week. Practice Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I mean, it has been a long week, right? And as you get farther and farther into the season, like you're gonna get more, your body's gonna get more and more worn down. You're gonna get more and more tired. You're gonna feel more and more drained. I saw a lot of you guys with your hands on your knees, and you weren't like tired from the practice. You're just like physically tired from the week. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said it's gonna be so important about how much you're hydrating, how much you're sleeping. All those things are gonna be big, you know, for the season. So like I said, man, you gotta start taking care of your body. That's something that you gotta do. But it hasn't been a bad first week, all right? What we gotta do a better job of is just kind of being able to reset from drill to drill, reset from day to day. Don't let things carry on from the practice before, from the play before. All right, hey, it's been a great day. Hopefully we got some people coming in here. I don't know if you want to give them a text or call. Y'all tell them 2 or 2:30? 2. Okay, all right, so we'll try to see if they're here or not, and then we'll get started here in about 10 or 15 minutes. But I think the main thing is, guys, it's been a good practice. All right, it's been a good week, but next week's even more important, okay? Because at the end of that week, you start playing games, or you got a scrimmage on this time in a week from now. And the following week, you got your first game, all right? So you got less than 2 weeks before you play your first game, all right? So that's not much time, all right? So we got to value every single day, all right, Coach?
Good, Coach.
All right, you guys break it out.
Yo, I got 3 family. I said 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6.
Pops on
We up on Mark.
No, we up on me.
We up on Mark.
We up on me. We up on me.
Bro, give me the
Mark. Oh yeah, Mark. Oh yeah, Mark. Oh yeah, Mark.
Put 2 minutes on the clock, and these guys got to try to get all 20 spots, all right, in 2 minutes. So our guys are going to go first. You guys got to rebound for them, okay? And keep track of your mates, all right, because you're going to come over here to coach, all right, after you get done. Obviously, you made 20, and he's going to write it on the board, okay?
Chrome down 1100. What I'm doing, getting money. What we doing, hitting. What they doing, hating on us, but they never cross. Cash money still a company. We's at the boss. Yeah, paper plates. 10 the whole thing, big money, heavyweight. 100 stacks, spent 50 on a candy, 25 on a pinky, bought a pound of blow and bounce back. Matching grills, big houses on the hills, got them in the kitchen out cooking, paying bills. On Thunder Island, dollar after dollar, flipping chickens, getting tickets, want the money and the power. Born stunning, uptown hunter, third wall G, think a been about money. Ice chunky, Birdman, red monkey, white tees on the combed out left homies. You know we shine every summer, we grind every summer, and this is how we spend money. You see them business and them lambs, them mountains and them.
Tell them y'all score. All right, so listen up. One, thank you guys for coming. Two, it's just kind of a little insight of kind of what we do now. Obviously, they go a lot faster and the numbers are a lot higher. Like that drill right there, instead of doing 5, 5, 5, they got to make 10, 10, 10, and they get 5 minutes. And so, and obviously on 21s, everything's a lot different, so it's a lot faster. But I kind of give you an insight of kind of what we do or what these guys do. I know at times like you may look in the stands and be like, God damn, do they work on free throws? Do they work on this or that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know, believe it or not, we do. It's a lot harder than what most think. And I think the way we practice, too, it's a lot harder than what most schools do, too, you know?
But I just want to say thank you guys for coming out today. You know, I mean, giving up y'all Saturday, supporting the boys, coming out, understanding and being a part of what we go through on a daily basis. And now that the grind's here, I mean, it's going to be, the grind for everybody in here has been going since nonstop, basically, right? We've been playing summer, we've been playing fall, we've been doing all that stuff. So it's a big time commitment, you know, but we appreciate you guys taking the time to come in and you know, step foot into our world, but also just being here for the kids. That's the biggest thing. You know, we always want to love on them. We want them to have success. We want them to be, you know, the best men that they can possibly be. And it starts with you guys and anybody that helps support them. So I appreciate that.
All right, break it out, Red.
J-Rod got 3, family got 6, 1, 2, 3. J-Rod, 5, 6. Family.
That was weak, man. I got so hard on that, man. That was kind of weak. That was weak.
Why you circle last? Oh, Tay got second?
Oh, that's 204. I'm sure they're looking at the wrong.
Hey, we would have won, but
Yeah. We got 260, bro.
We got.
You know, I feel good, man. I think, you know, year 3, you know, the guys are kind of ingrained to what we do. You know, I think the culture's there. I think they're more familiar with our system and everything that we do. And so, like, you know, I think, you know, the first 2 years were great. But, you know, with this year, I just think we're just more connected more than we've ever been. And I think, you know, connectivity, you know, that makes a huge difference going throughout the course of a season as far as when it comes in the win-loss standpoint, because, you know, talent, you know, that'll win you some games, you know, obviously, but being connected, being together, you know, those kind of win the close ones and the big ones. So hopefully we can do that this year. You know, they're very unselfish, they're gritty, they're tough, you know, their response as well, you know, in the good and bad, you know, they know how to go next play mentality, you know, whether we score, whether we have a bad possession, whatever the case is. And so, like, they're really just not bothered by too much. And so, like I said, you know, when you're playing high school sports, especially in a basketball game, you know, it's not like football where you get 20 or 30 seconds in between plays to figure it out. You know, this is bang bang. And so these guys, you know, they can they have a great next play mentality. I think that was my biggest fear when I told them back in March when we started this thing with this new team. I said, you know, my question with you guys is going to be your toughness, you know, how tough you are. But they've kind of answered that. You know, we've been pretty rough on them. We've been pretty hard on them all spring, all summer, and all fall to kind of get them where they need to be. But their toughness is showing right now, especially in this fall and heading into the season. So I like where we're at in that category. I don't really look at that stuff, man. Like I said, I always tell people all the time, I don't even know who ranks people and how they rank it, how that goes. You know, I mean, I've never been concerned about that, whether I've been at Judson or at Cole. I'm always concerned about just game to game, where we finish at the end of this thing. And, you know, I always tell our guys, if anything, you know, play like the best team in the state. You know, I don't care what you rank, like, but play like the best team in the state would. Like, how do they prepare? How do they practice? How they go about their business every day? You know, how they handle adversity. Like, you got to play like the #1 team in the state rather than just having a number by you.
I ain't even watched part 5.
You mean to watch it?
Oh, I gotta watch it.
We're gonna go 3 sets of 4. Next week we'll jump back into our 4 sets of work, decrease the reps, talk about that more whenever we get there. Wanted to get your lower body focused piece out of the way now. That way we're fresh, ready to go for Friday, for Saturday. Normally we would do our lower body piece on Thursday, but I'm gonna change it around because we got back-to-back days with games. Okay, so the big emphasis there is once you hit the ground and you have that knee bend, to hold that knee bend wherever it is, hold that position for a second. Don't just fall out of it, right? That's what we're trying to prevent, is you falling out of that landing position. Stick, hold, land, get back up, do it again. Good? Okay, so again, warm up set if you need it, 3x4, and then 3 sets to each leg there. Whenever you're done, start getting set up and ready to go for barbell overhead press. We good? All right, let's go.
J-Rock, 3, family, I see. 1, 2, 3. J-Rock, family.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Sit, low. Hold 1 more second.
I would leave it.
Hold. Good. You feel it right there? Yeah. Okay. Once you do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Good. Okay, now hold it over your right side, out of your range of motion ability. Breathe, try to extend it a little bit more. Good? Guys are doing a great job. Let's keep it going. Coach?
Yeah, a couple things, okay? Obviously, understand this is the starting point of preparation. All right, I know it's a couple of days away until we actually play, but you guys got to understand that there's a lot of moving parts, right? Girls got a basketball tournament, we got parent meetings, there's different things that y'all got to be at, expectations, all that stuff. Okay, so JV, y'all gonna go to the gym, you need to take advantage of the time that you have. We should be getting game speed shots up, focusing on our shot, getting ready for this weekend, okay? Varsity, we're gonna go to the film room, and we're gonna have our own discussion there about preparation and the importance of film and doing things right and showing up on time and all that stuff, but that's gonna be in that room over there, okay? But you guys need to take advantage of the time that we have right now. All right, so go ahead and get a break. JB are going to the gym, Varsity, you're going to the film room.
J-Rock on 3, family, I see 1, 2, 3.
Fantastic, y'all been getting after it. Okay, we looked pretty solid in the scrimmages and stuff like that, but all that stuff is physical, right? I know Coach Ken too has talked about it. You know, this is where we start getting our mind right, everything like that. Okay, this is the importance of understanding the mental battle and understanding preparation. Why is it that we prepare? Why do we need to prepare? What do y'all think? Why do you think we need to prepare to the best of our abilities?
To know what we're getting ourselves into.
Okay, to know what we're getting ourselves into. Why else would you prepare for anything? Basketball, okay, a test. Like, why do you all need to prepare to the best of y'all's ability? So you can perform your best, right? You can be as successful as you possibly want to be. Okay, it's not okay just to go in there and show up and roll the basketball out and think that we're going to beat teams this season, regardless of who it is. Okay, it doesn't matter. We got Madison on Friday, we got Westlake on Saturday, and we're going to treat them both the same. We're going to prepare as best as we possibly can so we can be as successful as we possibly can be. Does that make sense? Okay, the importance of film, guys, is not only for you guys to, you know, understand of who you're going up against, what they do, all that stuff, all the X and O's, the common stuff that's like right on the surface, right? Everybody knows that. Hey, I want to watch film so I can see if they're good or not, right? That's very surface level. I want to understand what they run on offense, what they run on defense, whatever it may be. But you guys gotta understand that basketball goes so much deeper, right? What are the matchups? Who plays super aggressive on defense? Who can we take advantage of in backdoor? Okay. What are the rotations like? Who comes in? It's a chess match. Okay? He's the one with the basketball right now. Okay. So he's the one with the basketball right there. All right. So light skin, kind of goofy hair kid. All right. Partly because he has to. The other part is just because scores mentality. Anytime he has the basketball, if he's at the volleyball line and you give him space, he's gonna shoot it. Okay. If you get up on his hips, he's gonna try to drive by you. He'll run running floaters. Okay. He'll do dribble step backs. He'll do fadeaway shots. Okay, definitely scores mentality. When he catches it, his first priority is not to pass and look to get his teammates involved. Opportunity to push and transition, we want to go. We want to go. That makes sense? Okay, all right. Leave y'all scouting reports on the desk and then go to the main gym, okay?
It's like for me, it's just confusing because I just can't figure out like why you would even like risk hurting the team because you can't get up on time, or you can't show up to class, or you can't get here, or you can't get there. Like that always blows my mind. Okay, so like you need to get your priorities straight, you need to get your stuff straight now that we're getting into the season, because like I said, it's not just hurting you. It's hurting everybody. It's hurting our program, it's hurting your team, it's hurting us coaches for us, how much we work and how much we plan and all this stuff. So like get your stuff in order, or like I said, you're hurting everybody, okay? So everybody understands the plan, the detail for today and what we gotta do, right? Yes, all right, no confusion on that? All right, so JV, you either need to be tutoring or you need to be in a film room with us. Everybody, and we'll be get dressed and then go to film, so that way we go from there straight to the court. Okay, good coach. Okay, all right, break it out.
J-Rock on 3, family on 6, 1, 2, 3.
J-Rock.
J-Rock.
Obviously, they're super talented. They got one of the best players in the state, one of the best players in the country. We know they're going to be really good. They're well coached. They've been probably one of the best teams in our classification for the last decade. I know Coach Lucero really well. He's going to have those guys ready to play. And so, like I said, it'll be a good test and challenge for us. But like I tell our guys, it's November. We want to play games like this early to kind of see where we're at, see what we got to work on. I don't think you get better by playing teams, that are inferior to you. And so we want to play teams like Westlake to kind of see where we're at, what we got to improve on. But, we're definitely looking forward to Saturday. It'll be a great game, for the city of San Antonio, and just two top teams going against each other. All right, fellas. Hey, I hope you're ready to go. What I will give. This is not always the case sometimes. So I will give our freshmen and JV credit. They're playing hard, man. That freshman group got a great game and won overtime. These guys are battling. Keandre has 4 fouls. He didn't play the whole third quarter. They're winning the third quarter. Like what I'm trying to say is like they're stepping up. People are stepping up. And in these kind of games, people got to step up. Everybody's got to step up. Does that make sense? Okay. You know what you're in for, okay? They're a really good basketball team, okay? You're gonna have to play hard for 32 minutes. We know that, okay? Not gonna beat themselves, Okay? And here's the great thing, here's the cool thing, and I was telling JB this too, like, we don't always get this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Westlake coming down Judson, usually you got to go over there to play those kind of games, you know? But they're here for a reason. They know we're a really good basketball team. They want a really good game. They know what that is, you know? That's why they're here. Okay, so that's a respect for you guys, that how far we've come and what you're doing. Okay, so let's own up to that. Let's live up to that. All right, we go with that? Okay. They got to win the rebounding game. Give us more possession. Did a fantastic job of that last night, fellas. I mean, fantastic job. Okay, but it's not going to come that easy. These guys are flying in there. These guys are going to battle for rebounds. Okay, Madison didn't battle you for rebounds. These guys are battling. All right, got to be a man tonight. Got to be a man tonight. Got to be a man tonight. All right, want respect. Everybody claims they want respect and they want this and that. Well, you got it right here. You know, you tonight, yeah, you're going to get everything that you want. As a team, as a person, as a player, you get everything you want. You play hard tonight and you win tonight. Okay, and here's the thing, like, you can win tonight. Okay, I think you're the better team. So they got some better individual players for sure. Okay, but the thing is, the greatest thing about basketball, man, you know, it's about the sum, not the parts. Okay, I think our sum is better than their parts. I really do. Okay, and that's the greatest thing about basketball. That's why I love coaching. All right, I think we're the better team. I really believe that. And you know, I'll tell you the truth. I tell you the truth all the time. Don't I? You know, I'm not lying about that. I think we're the better team. Okay, but just because I think that doesn't mean it's gonna happen. All right, you gotta go out there and make it happen. Does that make sense? Yes, sir.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For God is the kingdom, power, and glory forever and ever. Amen.
Alright, man, it's here. Alright, it's here. You gotta have a great warm up. Let's get a good stretch out here. Get up on the rim. Be athletic. I think that hurt us a little bit yesterday. We didn't have enough time to do all that stuff. Alright? Don't say nothing. There's nothing to say. Okay? This is the most important game because this is the game that's right in front of us right now. Okay? If you want your respect, go out there and get it right now.
You're right. We the ones out there. 1, 2, 3. We the ones.
Whether you're in the game or not in the game, you gotta have a lot of influence. Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Jayt got 37 out
Stop overthinking it.
Box out, son. You've given up 2 offensive rebounds, and you're taking bad shots. I already tried to tell you, man, in this kind of game, you got to play solid, dog. If you're not going to be a grimy player, dog, being grimy is boxing out, diving on the floor. That's what grimy is, all right? Not playing hard-nosed defense. You got to do that, or you're going to hurt us. Okay? You understand that? We got to make free throws, too. There's a lot of free throws, all right? We're guarding their better guys the right way, all right? But other than that, guys, we got to play a lot harder on this end, okay? You understand what we're doing? All right, let's get it.
Come on, Jayt on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Because I think we played good defense. And I think we played good offense. Just missing. Coach.
Yeah, fellas. I mean, I missed the first part of it, but I can't say anything defensively. Dude, I think you're holding your own. I think you're doing a good job on Bo. I think we're staying on ball screens right a little bit longer so we can't turn the corner and be sharp. I think we're in the help spots, okay? We're forcing other people to beat us. But like Coach said, credit to them guys, they're hitting shots. We're not. You guys are executing on the offensive end, but we've got a missed layup at the rim, okay? We've missed multiple wide open threes. Guys, against really good 6A teams, like the entire state thinks they're one of the top teams in the state, guys. Y'all aren't gonna get better looks than wide open. I mean, we talked about it, right? Coach, when we had film today, we talked about, hey, you can't miss somebody that's wide open, right? And credit to you guys, we haven't. I don't think we've missed anybody. I think there was one time where we missed somebody that was wide open, but for the most part, we're moving the basketball, we're getting the wide open looks. But y'all gotta hit them. Y'all gotta hit them.
You're 1 and 12 from 3-point line. Yeah, I don't think we've hit a free throw either. I think we're over 4, over 6. I don't know, man. Like I said, you're battling, and I guess that's all you can keep doing. You just gotta keep battling, keep playing hard, and hopefully shots fall. But you're not. And I've said this over and over, man. But it's got to be a learning tool, man. You have to get in the gym. That's been the biggest thing since I've gotten to this place, man. You know, you guys are great one-on-one players, great ball handlers, great athletes. But if you can't make open shots, you're not going to be a good basketball team, and you're not going to have a chance to play at the next level if you can't shoot the ball, guys. You know, that's where the downfall is. It's not from a lack of effort out there. It's not from a lack of talent. It's not from a lack of, offense or defense. It's flat out shooting. And I know, I go crazy about y'all when I say, hey man, stop going to this person or that person, just sit in the gym and shoot 500 times. Like, that's what the game's come down to right now. They're hitting shots, or they've hit enough more shots than we have, all right? But this third quarter, this first 4 minutes, it's going to be huge, because I can see it right now on your face. Like, you got a sad look on your face, and you need to clean it up, man. You clean it up, because if you don't clean it up, this game's gonna get ugly, okay? And you got the ability to get back in the game, just kind of do what we gotta do, and then shots gonna fall. All right, let's go.
All right. Zero, I go 3, 10, I say 1, 2, 3. Zero, I go 5, 6.
told you how hard they were going to play. We're not matching their intensity right now. All right, that's the difference in that quarter.
Our ball coming out.
Obviously, we got to hit shots, but it's the same thing. You got to match intensity. All right, you can't just let kids push you around, man. Like, fight, grab some rebounds, dive on the floor, get up and guard them the way they guard you. It's true, man. You just let them stick it to you. I mean, that's all that it's about. All right, that's all that it's about. All right. Hey, you got those boards, Coach?
Oh, that's
boards. I need those boards.
Yeah, I got you. I don't know how good they are.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure. I mean, it's not completely accurate, but it'll be accurate. Okay, let's look at us. So this is way to give you a good idea here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25, okay? You were 5 of 25 from the 3. All right, 5 of 25. All right, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 18, almost 50% from 3. You're about 10% from 3. Okay, and that's just the deal. And you know, my frustration sometimes because it might be too late. You know, as far as from the shooting perspective, because like I said, I tell you this stuff all the time in summer and all that stuff, guys. You know, I know you love the trainers and the cone stuff, but that doesn't win. You know why that doesn't win? Because we were mixing people up tonight, and guess what happened when you got to the paint? Yeah, guess what happened when you get to the paint? Yeah. So all the, dribbling around cones and catching balls and stuff, that don't mean anything in real basketball. Because You got by people, but what happens? Oh, they're south side. And then we have to kick out, which we did. All right, and now you know what it's about. It's about shooting the ball and putting it in the basket. And that was the difference between today and this game. You know, I mean, what did we have at halftime?
24. Yeah.
I mean, you held Westlake to 24 points at halftime, which is phenomenal. You know, I mean, that's good. You know, 24 points at halftime. If you would have told me, hey, they're going to score 24 in the first half, I would have been great. All right, we're good. You know, we'll be fine. But like I said, when you miss shots, you know, we missed a lot. Not just, it wasn't just threes too, guys. I mean, we missed a lot of shots around the rim. If you look at this, I mean, look how many circles there are, right? And here's the deal. Like, I'm not as upset about how many times they got to that area, but look how many shots they made around the paint, man. Like, we have a freak ton in there of just missing around the rim and free throws and easy layups. I mean, that's the difference in the game, you know. And I don't think the Martin kid, you know, I told Coach. Yeah, I told Coach, like, yeah, he's gonna hit shots. He's gonna hit shots in the second half. You know why he hit shots in the second half? Well, they're up 7, they're up 8, they're up 10. It's easy to shoot, you know. But like I said, same thing for us. Like I said before, if you keep it close, you know, I think we could push through. And that was just the difference today. Look, man, it wasn't an effort thing. I thought you played hard. I think you still have, you know, there were still some bad moments in you guys, man. Some bad moments of, you know, just getting your head down and stuff like that. But I mean, look at this. Guys 9 of 10, you know, I thought we contained them well, but like that's the difference, man. His stuff wasn't flashy. He ain't mixing nobody up. Did you see him shake and bake any of you guys? No, but you know what? He can hit shots, right? I mean, that was it. That's the difference. I mean, the difference is, I mean, obviously he's a great player, but that's the difference, man. I mean, one guy shot 2 times, he made 1. One guy shot 2 times, he made 2. One guy shot 4 times, he made 3. You know, one guy shot 5 times, he made 3. One guy shot 2 times, he made 1. Like, that's the difference. You know, it was just making the easy shots, okay? And so that's a team, that's a collective thing, and that's something that you guys got to work on, man, in athletics and in practice. You got to be able to hit shots, and that's from everybody across the board, man. That's from everybody across the board. We all got to shoot the ball better, man. Not just that, but we got to shoot free throws better. We got to do all that better, man. In the third quarter, I think you got out tough, guys. All right, that was the biggest thing, you know. And like I said, it wasn't just one of us. That you know, we all got out tough collectively, you know. And that you're not gonna beat the good teams like that, you know. So like, look, man, like it's not the end of the world. Q, take a look up here, man. You know, it's not the end of the world, guys. All right, it's one game. Okay, it's one game, but you gotta learn from your mistakes, guys. You gotta learn from your mistakes. You know, I think we missed a couple open guys again. You know, I think we just, you know, we gotta learn from our mistakes. We gotta find the open guys. I think we gotta get in the gym more, and I think you gotta shoot stuff serious. I think you gotta take, you know, shots seriously. Like I see it, man. Like around the world and stuff like that, you gotta shoot it seriously, guys. Like that was the only difference in the game. I think if you hit, you know, 4, I don't know what word, but it was bad. If you hit like 3 more threes, it's a single-digit game. You know, it's an 8-7 point game, and who knows? And it should make up free throws. Like, you know, but give ourselves a chance to win. You know, but when you play good teams, you got to hit shots. But
yeah, obviously disappointing in the third quarter, yeah, especially because we spoke at halftime about not feeling sorry for yourselves. Don't worry about missing opportunities on the offensive end to make that impact. How we're going to play defensively, how tough we're going to be rebounding the basketball, all these things. And we came out third quarter, we got punched them out. Y'all lost the third quarter by 18, 20 points. That was the difference in the game. That's what it was. It was 17-24 at half. Third quarter ended 28-46. That's the game right there. And it's because they were more physical than us. They were more aggressive than us. They wanted to beat you guys more than we wanted to beat them. And that's just what it comes down to. I mean, ultimately, yes, Coach is 100% right in terms of our shot-making ability. And that's what we got to take things serious. Because when it's easy to shoot in the gym when there's nobody and we're practicing, the music's playing and all that stuff and like that. But in the game, when you got people that are 6'5" running at you, you got coming off the screens, you're winded, you're tired and stuff. Like, are we going full speed when we're shooting, when we're getting shots up? Are we going game speed? Are we sprinting and Ray Allen shooting corner to corner as hard as we can to where we get winded and then I'm going to simulate like I'm coming off the down screen? Or are we jogging? And where I'm catching the ball and I'm holding 2 seconds. When we do Kentucky shooting and we're running and we're getting game spots and I sprint the floor and I'm in transition, they passing the ball. Am I taking 3 seconds, bounce it a couple times and then shoot the basketball? Or are we sprinting hard, jump stopping and popping our feet on the catch and then firing that thing like it would be in a game? There's differences, guys. Anybody can shoot the basketball if we got 10 seconds. Okay? So that's what we talk about. And I know we said it. I've been here for 2 years with Coach Cantu, and literally since day one I got here, he told even last year's group, even this year's group, the difference between great teams and us is our shot making ability, our being able to shoot basketball. Y'all play very well, y'all play really good defense, y'all play hard, y'all rebound the basketball majority of the time. Okay? But right now, we gotta get in the gym. And when we're not in the gym, when we're in athletic period, we're in shoot around, or we're in practice, it's gotta be game speed, it's gotta be practice with intent. It's gotta be intent, right? I'm focusing, hey, I'm simulating, all right, I'm coming off a down screen, I'm running floppy, we're going horns down, I'm sprinting here, sprint everywhere I go, catching and shooting, okay? But I mean, here's the beautiful thing, fellas, here's the beautiful thing. This game doesn't define who you guys are. It doesn't define who you guys are, okay? We're gonna come back, we're gonna be very successful, okay? We're gonna fix some things, and hopefully you guys start to actually think about, hey, maybe I do need to go a little bit harder, okay? Maybe I can box out a little bit more. Maybe I do need to show up before school or stay after practice and shoot a little bit, things like that. Instead of worrying about what my girlfriend doing or getting home and getting on the game or doing whatever it is, right? Like, y'all season is gonna be what you guys make of it. I know he said it. We're gonna be ready, we're gonna do as much as we possibly can to put you guys in a position to be successful. But y'all gotta own up y'all side too, right?
Yeah.
Get in the gym. Get in the gym, shoot, spend more time. Hey, take 10 minutes after practice, shoot nothing but free throws. Seriously. Not just one dribble shoot, one dribble shoot. Take it seriously, guys, because y'all see it from where we are to where y'all wanna be, which is a great team in the state of Texas. It's gonna take us to be able to hit some shots. Okay.
And so we'll be better. That's a really good team. Good thing is, you'll see them down the road. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You'll see them down the road. And we just got to play better down the road. Okay? Coach, you got anything for them? Okay. So here's what you guys got to do. Okay. Obviously, I think I would love for you guys to look at some film this weekend. Okay, over both games. All right, it's up there. You saw how to check huddle and how to maneuver that thing, right? I showed you all how to do that. Okay, so why don't you you can play with that. That all those numbers will be uploaded probably by at least tomorrow morning. So take a look at that stuff. Monday we'll be finally back on a regular schedule with practice and all the crazy stuff going on in the gym. So practice Monday, practice Tuesday, practice Wednesday, and then you got a game on Thursday that's still a tournament. It's at 3 o'clock, and we'll talk about everything from when we all that stuff about when we're going and all that stuff. Okay. Hey, you got to come back, and you got to come back stronger. It's a long season, guys. You're gonna play about 30 more games in this, okay? So you're gonna play a lot more games. You're gonna have a lot more opportunities, and you're gonna play a lot more good teams. You're gonna play just as good a team today and this weekend. So you got another chance to do better, but man, we gotta try to fix some of these mistakes. All right. I still believe in this group and this team. But like I said, there's some things that we gotta fix and we got to get better in some areas, okay? But I thought you competed against them. I thought you played really hard. They knew a lot of your stuff, and I still thought we got the shots that we wanted, even if they knew it, Now it just comes down to hitting them, okay? All right, you guys break it out. Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm 30, I said 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5, 6.
Hey,